there is no defendant in the. I'm the defendant in the case. Am I the defendant in the case? There's no victim. There's no victim to my crime. Correct.
You have drug charges: possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, and driving while suspended are your 3 charges.
Yeah, but no victim. Correct.
All right, guys. Today I've got something truly next level for you. Easily one of the most clueless sovereign citizens I've ever featured on this channel. I mean, this guy seriously needs a law book, maybe 5. He has no idea what's happening in court. At one point, he didn't even realize he was a defendant. Like, how do you walk into a courtroom and not know you're the one on trial? Let me know in the comments. On a scale of 1 to 10, how lost do you think this guy is? I'll give you my rating at the end. And spoiler alert, it's definitely over 10 now. I'll be real. There's a chance this guy is dealing with something more serious mentally. So I'm going to try and be respectful here. As much as this is wild to watch, part of me honestly feels bad for him. Anyway, let's dive in and you be the judge.
Good afternoon. Your name, sir?
David Walker.
Your Honor, it looks like he has 2 files.
I see that. All right, we'll next take up 2 cases, both entitled State of Kansas versus David Wayne Walker, 22 CR 398 and 22 CR 508. All right, we'll first take up 22 CR 508. This is my case, Mr. Walker. You failed to appear in front of me on July 17th for your preliminary hearing control docket. Where were you that day?
Say for sure, sir.
Okay, well, I issued a bench warrant bond forfeiture and set a new bond in the amount of $10,000 cash or surety. Are you still representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
You want to continue representing yourself?
Look at me. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the paper. Yes, sir. Don't have any money to.
Pardon?
Yes, I guess I'll represent myself.
Okay, you understand that if you can't afford to hire an attorney, one would be appointed for you.
I don't know what he would do for me.
Okay, well, he could provide you legal advice and perhaps advance any defenses you may have had, but if you want to represent yourself, you have that right. I just want to make sure you understand that if you can't afford an attorney and would like to have one represented you, I would appoint one for you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you wish to continue representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
The docket notes don't reflect if a waiver of counsel was ever signed. Do you have any notes that would reflect that he's waived counsel on the record or otherwise, Ms. Norris?
Your Honor, I just note that on December 30th of 2022, defendant stated that he would hire his own counsel, and then he had a failure to appear, and on May 5th, we did not appoint any counsel. I don't show an actual waiver, and the notes don't reflect that he did a waiver on the record. It just says that he would hire his own attorney.
Okay. Well, Mr. Walker, you've indicated here on the record that you wish to waive your right to an attorney and represent yourself. So I'm going to have you, if the jail has one, sign a waiver of counsel. Do you have a form?
I believe so.
All right. Can you read through that? Make sure you understand it. If you have any questions, be sure to ask me.
There is no defendant in the. I'm the defendant in the case. Am I the defendant in the?
Do you guys see why I started thinking this dude might genuinely be mentally challenged? I'm the last person to make fun of someone with a disability. But come on, this guy has to be missing more than just a brain cell or 2. At this point, there's just no excuse he was offered a free court-appointed attorney. For free, and he declined. Fine. But now he's sitting there, about to sign the form saying he understands the risks of representing himself. And what's the first thing he asks the judge? Am I the defendant? Seriously, can someone explain this in the comments? Because I honestly can't tell if this is part of the sovereign citizen script or if this dude is just completely lost. How do you walk into court while incarcerated, no less, and not even realize you're the one on trial? If this is some kind of sovereign citizen performance, it's by far one of the least convincing I've seen. Let me know what you think, because I'm honestly baffled. Let's dive back in.
There's no victim. There's no victim to my crime, correct? The crime that I'm accused of, there is no victim in the crime.
The state of Kansas, you have drug charges, possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, and driving while suspended are your 3 charges.
Yeah, but no victim, correct? No victim in the crime. No victim.
I'm not sure I understand your question and what that has to do with your waiver of counsel.
Well, I'm the defendant. There must be someone making a claim that
The state of Kansas is making the charges against you, Mr. Walker.
the state of Kansas is the victim.
The state of Kansas charged you with these crimes. Do you wish to represent yourself or do you wish to have an attorney representing you?
I will represent myself.
And you've got a waiver of counsel in front of you, correct?
Yes, I suppose so. Why do I need to sign? Why do I need to sign it? Why do I need to sign this?
Because I like to have it documented in the file that you understand that you have a right to have an attorney representing you, and that if you can't afford to hire one would be appointed for you. And you understand that, and knowing those rights, you wish to represent yourself. That just documents that for the court file.
What I don't understand is why there is charges against me when there is no victim.
All right, Mr. Walker, I'm not going to play this game this afternoon. I'm going to set this case
Why are we playing a game?
in front of me on.
I'm asking questions.
Yeah, this guy's not getting out anytime soon. Too bad he didn't have a chance to get free counsel. Oh, wait, he did. I get that sovereign citizens are lost in their conspiracies, but what I'll never understand is why they don't at least ask for standby counsel. Like, whether you believe in the court authority or not, the law is still going to hit you in the face. If they really think the court has no jurisdiction, they'd be better off just refusing to speak entirely. Honestly, I respect that more than the ridiculous legal mumbo-jumbo they keep reciting. This guy here had help handed to him, literally, and he turned it down like it was some kind of setup. And now he's worse off than ever because he doesn't even understand the basics of his own case. I mean, part of me genuinely feels bad for him.
October.
Trying to understand.
Mr. Walker, your case is being set on October 10th at 2:30 in front of myself, and that will be done by Zoom. That's the felony preliminary hearing control docket, October 10th at 2:30.
Your Honor.
You got a $10,000 cash or surety bond on that case.
Yeah. I was wondering if I would be able to have access to certain legal things to be able to put my case up.
I believe they've got a law library there at the jail. I'm not sure what kind of access they provide to you, but you can consult with somebody there at the jail.
Okay.
All right, I'm now going to take up 22 CR 398. This is Judge Webster's case. Looks like he failed to appear in front of her on July 31st. She set a new bond for $6,000 cash or surety. You've already had a first appearance, so I'm going to set this in front of Judge Webster on October 30th at 9 o'clock in the morning. That will be by Zoom, October 30th at 9 o'clock in the morning. So again, your bond is $6,000 cash or surety. Anything else on this case, Ms. Norris?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Your Honor, was the time for court on October 10th for 22 CR 508, was that 2:30?
That's correct.
Just clarifying. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, we'll be in recess. Mr. Walker, you are excused.
Maybe there's something going on mentally, and I'm not trying to mock that, but still, that's not an excuse to go all in on these sovereign citizen fantasies. These folks act like they're above the law, but the truth is the law couldn't care less what they think. The system will come for you, no matter how much legal nonsense you throw at it. It's honestly kind of sad. Yeah, it's entertaining, but when you take a step back and think about it, it's just pitiful that this guy had even a shred of common sense. He could have had someone guide him through the legal maze. Instead, he's sitting there asking if he's a defendant while already in jail. That's just rough. Let me know what you guys thought of this hearing in the comments. Was this guy actually clueless or just playing dumb? Either way, this whole thing was a train wreck. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you in the next one. Take care.